So today we got some breaking news because December 1st, the RELL brothers finally make an announcement in the Discord. And as you can see over here that both RELL brothers, they usually are, but they're both in game right now. Roblox Studio, RELL sees. And this announcement is something that we've been waiting for. This is really good news. So before we get into the video, guys, everybody like up this video. If you want more videos on RELL sees, because it looks like we're going to be getting a lot of RELL sees information within the next few weeks even. We got a lot in December that I feel like is going to be happening, especially even right now. Like up the video if you want more information and if you want to be a part of this RELL sees journey. But let's get right into the video. Now over here, on the right, it says, as we enter the month of December, and as we officially move on to the testing phase of the game, some updates on RELL sees are due. So guys, as we're officially heading into the testing phase of the game, which I think is now, obviously everybody, the whole entire community is going to be getting more and more updates because we're at that point. We have been working continuously on the game in every aspect of it, and we're actually quite happy with the progress, and they should be, that's been accomplished. And if you are keeping updates to RELL sees, y'all could see, especially if you watch my, what was the last video? You could see the progress. You could see how it started and where it is now. This is why I'm happy that they take their time with it and even delays, because you could clearly see the game is better and you could visually, everything you see, it's clearly better. But I'm happy, I'm happy it was delayed, because if it wasn't delayed, it would have been in a much worse state. But anyways, we've been working in silence, as mentioned in our previous video, and this has proven to be quite positive for the game. It did, however, shift our planned timeframes a bit. Yes, and we all know that. Nevertheless, we've reached the next stage of the game. That means we reached it now. We are at that next stage right now. That's something y'all probably want to hear, because a lot of y'all were saying in my last video, this game ain't releasing until 2026, until next year. Which is true. I still don't think this game is going to actually release to everybody till next year, but let's keep reading. And we are now ready to give more significant and frequent updates, not only to subscribers, but the community in general. So yeah, we're all going to be getting much more updates, as you see in this paragraph, throughout the entirety of this phase. With that being said, here's the final testing system. Keep in mind that each wave will be rolled out slowly with a gradual increase of testers depending on how much bugs we encounter. So guys, there's no exact time frame, because it really does depend on how many bugs and how many things happen during testing. But this is essentially kind of the time frame, the estimated time frame they expect. There's no actual time frame, but this is let's talk about it. So first of all, this over here is the final testing system. Final, meaning that there's nothing else that's changing here. This is what's going to happen. This is what we're dealing with. And so wave one, which is current, which means apparently we are in that testing phase right now, which means if you have tester in the month of December, you should be able to test the game. And testing is different from CC, and we'll talk about that. But inner core, Aiden testers, raid testers, staff testers, 300 picks, testing to CC. So essentially this means Aiden, I'm pretty sure, is going to pick testers, Ray is going to pick testers, staff is going to pick tester, and inner core. So only 300 people can be picked in total. And the pick criteria: time as subscriber, activity as a subscriber, standing as a subscriber. So basically, people who are subscribed longer are going to have a better chance of actually getting tester in this game. The longer we're subscribed, and how active. If you're active in the not content creator chat, if you're active in the chat, the sub chat, active in the community, that also increases your chances. Your overall standing as a subscriber, that increases. And that's good, because a lot of people feel like they've been subscribed for no reason. So this gives them reason to feel like that they were subscribed for a reason. And so that's good. And by the way, for anybody who's wondering, testing is not CC. So what is going to happen is you're going to be on a base plate pretty much. You're not going to be in the actual game. I'm pretty sure. You're not going to be in the actual game. You're going to be actually extensively testing things. So they're going to give you, I remember that they made an announcement a while ago, they're going to give us different fruits, or y'all different fruits throughout the time of the testing phase, and y'all all are going to test that same fruit. And then it's going to go on to the next fruit, or whatever they want you, the fighting styles, combat, whatever they want you to test, that's what you're going to do. So this isn't going to be actual gameplay, y'all going to be testers. And that's still good. But then after this testing phase, it's going to go into CC. CC is wave 2, which is the trial testers and 200 to 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers. So 2,000 to 3,000 of you people who are subscribed will have a chance of getting into the closed community. Closed community is the version where you actually hop in game. A bunch of different, it's gonna be only one of every devil fruit. This is gonna be the one where you have one of every devil fruit. So if you have a Goro user, that's it. He's the only Goro user. And I'm kinda scared for that because I'm not gonna lie, if I don't have Goro, I am gonna be kind of upset to see any other Goro user in the game. It'll kind of ruin my experience. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the reasons why I don't like closed community. But yeah, I'll still participate in that if I do get access to closed community. And yeah, but you know, we look forward to that. I know a lot of y'all probably will like that, but at the same time, a lot of y'all won't. Don't worry, that's not going to be the entirety of the game though. Subscriber priority outlined in the subscriber's announcement. So yeah, no, the priority is outlined in the subscriber announcement. I can't show it because not everybody's watching this is subscribed. So yeah, but if you want to know the priority of it, just look at the subscription channel if you're subscribed. And wave 3, which is open community. So what's gonna happen is after closed community, it's gonna go straight into open community. So when the game releases, it's gonna be in closed community, I guess, the entirety of closed period of the game, the testing period of the game. And then when the game opens, then it's gonna go from closed community to open community, meaning that everybody's gonna be able to participate. But open community is gonna be different from when you actually hop in the RELL's game. So I'm assuming there's gonna be like, say there's 2 buttons. One button where you go into open community and another button that will say something like play, where you hop in the actual game. The actual game, you'll have infinite versions of fruits. So you could have 10 Goro users, 100 Goro users. And then when you go into the open community version, I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe that it's still gonna have only 1 devil fruit per person. So, but everybody will be able to participate, I think, for the most part. Yeah, everyone. So closed community CC will open up to become an open community during wave 3, yep, which should happen near release or on release. Yep. The length of each wave depends on the progress of testing, new tester applications, and more info will be announced to the subscribers near wave 2. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have more applications as time goes. So make sure you're notified and updated on the information so you could be there for when that application happens. Because if you miss it, you're probably not gonna get in because there's a ton of people who want in, bro. So you wanna be on that. But yeah, so this is the whole testing system, and we officially got some big news on RELL's. And if I had to guess, because a lot of y'all are probably wondering when is the release gonna happen, because first of all, obviously we have to have testing, CC, all of this before the game releases. First of all, for anybody who's wondering, the game is not coming out in December. Now, if I had to guess when the game is gonna release, well, first of all, I think wave 1, which is testing, it could be who knows how long. But I want to say a month, because testing, I don't think they've actually ever had testers, let alone 300 testers hop in the game and test every single bug in the game. I feel like testing is going to go on for at least a month. Me personally, I could be wrong, but I feel like it's at least going to be a month, because I'm sure that testers are going to report a bunch of bugs that they have never found. And so that's wave 1, but then we're going to go into CC, and I believe that CC will last. I don't think it has to last a whole month. I think CC could go on for a couple of weeks, but I want to compare it to Shindo Life, and I don't remember watching. I remember watching Shindo Life, but I don't remember watching it too clearly how long it went on for. Anybody who knows how long Shindo Life CC was for, let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, I think CC in this game doesn't have to be a whole month. It could be less than a month, but I want to say at least half a month. I would say 2-3 weeks. But again, it could be longer than that. Everything is based off of how much bugs they find, by the way. So I could say this, but then if they run into a bunch of bugs still, it could go on for 2 months. Who knows? But I would say maybe 3 weeks. Who knows? Let's just say 3 weeks. So let's say a month, 3 weeks. And then we have wave 3, which is the game opening, which means it would be releasing around February, March. But like, guys, it could be any time later than that. It could be April. But if I had to guess, I would say around February, March release. So, but anyways, let me know what you think about everything you see in this video today. Do you think the game is going to release in March or February? Later or earlier? Don't get your hopes on it anything earlier than that. But that's kind of my earliest date, because I don't think it's coming out in January. I don't think we're going to be playing it in January. That's kind of my earliest date. But let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comments below. And I'll see y'all in the next RELL video, man. Finally!